around, she might be able to handle that one.
What if David Light knows? I bet David Light knows if he was. So how do you take it? Do you hear that same kind of talk from other sheriffs? Other sheriffs that are not that politically adept, that were either neutral or not politically, speaking out against it politically? Name somebody else. Lansing? The sheriff in Lansing did not. No. Ingham County guy did not.
No.
Wigglesworth.
He's not a fan. Not a fan.
The prosecutor, however, she may be one of the few people.
I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what they think or like. It's now the law in the state of Michigan, and unfortunately, we're going to end up in court, but we'll have the law on our side.
Oh, I didn't know. Shoot. I guess you wanted to discuss something about the something. I may have. Was there federal forfeiture case or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We failed to talk about.
I don't know.
Damn it. All right. Here goes. For the outcome of the federal case on the seized car that he. Oh, got beat up badly over that, but anyway. I forgot to ask about the nanogram level too.
That is unfortunate.
Okay, so here I've got a
chart. I thought it was a great interview, and I realized how crappy it was. But
I got a chart on the arrests in Saginaw County.
Thank goodness.
I do. So 2017, 3,095.
For marijuana?
No, that's all arrests. 6%.
That seems like a better number than most.
Total marijuana arrests 184. But I don't know. Look at this. Is this the whole county here, or is this split up? These are split into the townships, right?
They sure are.
So this is split into the townships. So.
Well, that is unfortunate.
It did not give a whole.
I'm sure there's been marijuana arrests by his department, but going forward, it sounds
looking
like
at
he
the different townships, some are higher and some are less,
and will, instruct his people to.
I think that look, we can take away from this the following.
Local unit.
Jamie, you can agree or disagree? It's nice finding people that are generally perceived on the other side of the political aisle, policy aisle, and have an open-minded conversation about it, where you can actually meet on some things. And someone that says, I want to hear from the horse's mouth. I'm prepared to ignore all the noise. Take me there, I want to ride the horse, I'm a sheriff. So what I'm saying is...
And people love the horse.
We're going to Colorado. The sheriff. Everybody have a plane or anything? Or a helicopter? Shouldn't he? He's probably got a...
Thought Steve Miller did.
We'll ride horses. Why not? It's a great thing.
Charter a plane. We'll bring the whole PGT broadcast out there.
I say we get some horses and ride out there. That'd be better. Like the old school sheriffs would.
No, I'm down with that.
It's cold.
Backpacks. Living out backpack.
Yeah, and Gary Park's tank.
Oh, we could use that too. No. That's not policing. That's not community policing.
I know it's not.
I never thought of the sheriff, the thing with the horses. That's interesting, because it's got a... Right, it's you can see them.
Mm-hmm. It's the best crowd control method.
Is it? Because without violence, you mean?
Yes, control.
I definitely have the marijuana arrests in Saginaw County. Population 191,000. Total arrests 6,143. Out of those, 367 are marijuana related. That was 2017. So that's
363 out of 200,000 people.
One a day.
367 out of almost 200,000.
Which means?
It's 10% of all arrests. This is a cool interactive map. You can hit on different counties, and it gives you exactly what.
Go on. Tell us others.
Genesee County.
How many?
Out of population of 407,000, 11,000 arrests, 890 marijuana related. 8%. 8% in Genesee.
Do these include task forces?
I don't know. That's not saying. It's just giving me those figures.
By county?
This is a really cool map.
Cool.
Oakland? Just because
Oakland
we're...
County. 1 million. It's 1.25 million of the population. 24,000 total arrests. 1,900 of them are marijuana related. 8%.
Wow.
8%. Yeah.
They
That's a
they don't
lot.
like the weed in Oakland County.
Detroit and in Wayne County, it's
Just-
10%.
Oh, they don't like
How
the
many?
weed in Wayne County
10%
either.
in Wayne County.
Mm-mm.
They don't like the weed.
4,200 arrests.
Now they need 10% lower
You
budget.
can take your car.
Yeah, Washtenaw is only 6%. Whoa, Sanilac County, 19%.
Whoa!
Whoa, their cops are
They're gonna
got
have to
way
lay
nothing
some
to do
people
up there.
off up there.
Wow.
May have to bring on another
That's weird.
investigator.
They're
What's
gonna
going
have
on
to-
up there?
Go investigate something else.
Yeah.
That seems really weird, doesn't
That
it?
sounds really crazy. Something's going on. Steve, you need to go investigate. What's going on up
Yeah.
there?
Maybe there's cocaine involved over there.
Yes.
Well, no, this is marijuana
No,
only.
no, I'm saying
What?
there's something
There's other ones that are high like that too.
What county?
Sanilac.
Sanilac.
Who knew that the connection to reforming a police officer was going to be through a horse? If you think about it,
That's right.
he was inclined. Also,
Lesson to be learned.
Roscommon's
Howard, he wants to talk
19%
to Howard.
also.
That's a good connect. That doesn't mean that we got to, Steve, we got to follow through on that. You know Howard.
Yeah.
We have to
Yeah.
remember this.
No, he said he knows Howard.
I know, but he wants Howard to call him, really. I feel like, or, hey, Howard, your old buddy in Saginaw kind of thing. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But we got to get him together because he wants to be connected with some of the sheriffs out there. He wants us to hear it from the Colorado, and he's got connections all over,
Yeah.
And Howard will be straight with him.
Absolutely.
He's looking for somebody he trusts,
Yeah.
Means a lot,
Mhm.
holds Howard in a high light in this regard.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, we got 8 minutes left. Let's go around the room and talk about our fantasies for Prop 1. In terms of, it doesn't have to be the number one. It's not saying it's the best, but something that's on your mind. Like, gee, I hope that this happens. Starting with Jim.
Well, what I wanted to happen has already happened, and
That's not an answer.
well, it is.
Don't even go there.
It is an
Just
answer.
kidding. Okay, fine.
Throughout the entire campaign, and I'm sure Deb would echo this. We heard from lots of naysayers saying, "This isn't the way. It's not enough. Blah 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 blah. You need to do more, do more, do more." The law hasn't even been enacted yet, and what we're seeing across the state is people's felony cases are being dismissed, and our friends are not going to prison over a plant. And the fact that that is materializing is all I need, and that's the entire reason that I personally fought so hard for this, and the reason that I believe in this law.
Someone want to answer the question?
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's the question.
Do you know
Or
what-
the
go
answer.
ahead.
What's the question?
I don't remember. It's
42.
whatever you want to say.
I think it's personally gratifying too to see law enforcement seeming to be stepping back and backing down. And I'm reading about prosecutors saying, they're going to dismiss all the cases in front of them. And
Who? Who's saying that? Are they saying that?
Kalamazoo. The prosecutor said
All of them?
What up
he
now?
said.
Deliveries?
He said no. He said
Deliveries?
anything that was
Oh.
covered underneath.
Which is possession and use.
Yeah.
How many times they catch someone
But
using
still,
marijuana?
Michael,
I know. All right.
this is a big
Okay.
deal to me.
There's
But
still
Michael,
no, I hear you.
there's been delivery, or there's been maybe
No.
not delivery
Ah.
yet.
Mhm.
You're right.
Delivery with intent to sell, none of that stuff. is
Possession
hidden.
with possession.
And it
with
also
intent,
said that
though.
he had told all the law enforcement in the county to back down.
Who?
The prosecutor did.
In Kalamazoo? Yeah, that's good.
Kalamazoo. We read that today. This was in the news today.
Yeah.
MLive reported
Okay,
that
that's
today.
good.
So I mean,
It's a
I think
huge-
that's
it's a
I
huge
think that's
step.
a big step, and the law's not even in place yet. And basically, what the prosecutor said is, we might as well treat it as if the law is in place, because we're going to look silly if we prosecute this stuff, and in 2 weeks, and the law's in place.
It's their
So,
version of a
this is
concession
common sense.
speech.
This is common
Right?
sense, and
Very nice.
I hope that it's going to be treated with common sense.
Yeah. Well, if we continue to see this, then it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what we're doing? We're grooming him for Don Bailey's spot, just so you know.
Grooming who?
Who? Steve?
Sheriff.
Oh, the sheriff. I thought you meant Steve. I'm like, Steve, yeah.
Steve's going to be an expert in
Esteban.
evidence collection next week. He's
It's
too
an
busy.
unpaid position. He'd have to want to retire and then just go do that for.
Yeah, we got plans for Steve.
Can't
He's
you
got-
convince him, Jamie?
He's got like an organization chart over
Jamie
this, like
can
on
convince
9
him.
walls.
Jamie can convince
He's no time
anybody.
for this.
Go on in and talk.
I got
to
a
him.
lot of things to do here at Comorn
He's
Law.
not
I
going
don't-
anywhere. Don't
I
even
got
bring that up, Jamie.
No
Shame on
time
you.
for a board.
No. No.
Let's do this.
Hey, so I'd like to answer this question. I have a few things on the surface that I would like to start seeing happening. First of all, those numbers that Deb were reading off are consistent with the numbers we were using in the campaign. Nearly 9% of all the arrests go to, cannabis, so that's probably correct. Those are probably the numbers around the counties that we were looking at.
Yeah.
And if they could not have to utilize 9% of resources on that thing, that could be significant. I also hope that people who have some interest try out growing a little bit. If they have the resources and the time, it doesn't have to be big at all, but it's therapeutic and it's an option. And to try it out, see if they want to provide a little bit, for themselves along the way and have some fun doing. And I hope that now that that's there, I hope some people take advantage of that. I also hope that the business side of it has a smooth transition, utilizing the foundation that's being created through the medical program. Those are the things that we try to set up for Prop 1, and be cool to see how it unfolds. But those are the things on the surface I'd like to start to see happening.
Pretty awesome.
Anybody else have a commentary? Tommy, you got to say something through the camera backwards? This way?
Glad it passed.
I'm excited that it passed too, and my band, Harm's Way and the Life Sucks Get High Clan. We've been saying this for 25 years, 20 years, something like that. Life sucks, get high, and the reason being it wasn't because we were just trying to be some downer dudes saying life really sucks, but it really truly did suck having all this kind of oppression against a plant. And something that I've known for a very long time has a lot of, healing qualities. And so to me, it just seemed ridiculous for a very long time. And it was obvious to me what the game was all about, that this is just, this is just a game for folks to just get money, and keep a lot more folks down. And to me, finally, we are seeing a change in policy, which hopefully goes in a much more positive way, where now it's like life sucks less. Stay high.
Good point, Ray.
Would
Good
you say,
point.
Ray, I'm not addicted to marijuana. I'm addicted to not being an asshole.
That's it!
I'm not addicted to marijuana. I'm addicted to not being an asshole.
Wow.
Yes, that was it. That was the deep one there. Right. Thanks for bringing that one up.
That is.
Steve, you got a comment here? You don't have to.
You should put that in some cross stitch and frame it.
For sure. Definitely.
Well, now it's immortalized on this show.
That's true.
Episode what? 404.
404.
Random rules.
Bad acts.
So my thoughts are, I just want to be able to continue to hang out with you guys,
Sweet.
my wonderful friends.
Oh, I thought the show was going to stop now that it's legal.
Yeah.
No, we got lots to talk. I think we even got more to talk about.
It's going to be a long
I even
time
got
before
some-
licenses are issued.
I got some
plenty
other
to
ideas
discuss.
in my head that have brewed up tonight as well that I need to discuss with Tommy and Michael.
Oh.
But where we can progress a little bit with the show and things like that, I think.
Live.
And,
Audience.
Live.
audience.
and now continue
Where
to
will they
see
sit?
law enforcement in the state doing the right thing. Leave us alone.
curious.
We can broadcast
Leave
from
us
the
alone.
Saginaw County Police or Sheriff's Department.
Absolutely.
Oh, there you go.
If we can
Jeff,
get him
fun.
talking to the other sheriffs, like
Are we
as
going to
we
go
said,
vote?
get,
No more
and I'm
bunkweed.
sure,
No
Michael
more
is
bunkweed.
absolutely correct that I can connect Howard with this guy and get him out to
Let's
Colorado
tell Howard
and
to-
talk to those sheriffs. And when this guy comes back, he is a voice of reason, it appears to me. And maybe he can put some reason into the other sheriffs and
Maybe.
get everybody progressing in the right direction.
Reasonable.
I hope so.
Yeah, and
Right?
bring those Colorado sheriffs here.
Because
It's
that's
all
how
about-
you do it. It's a little bit at a time. That's all we need is one guy from here to bring it back to the others. he'll spread to the others, and then they'll spread to
Spread's a
others,
good
and
word.
and that's how they do it, right?
That's right.
That's
It's
right.
what is it, like 60, 70 years?